Hey guys, what should I call my name? I should just say another episode of the floor. Okay, how I stop?
Then just continue.
Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Flor Lene Waiting Room. I have a special guest today. This is my wonderful husband.
Hey guys.
Can't tell you his name because y'all might try to follow him and subscribe to his shit. And I don't want no problems. Okay.
My Instagram is @melinaofficial, and make sure you like and subscribe.
Yeah. Okay.
See ya.
Okay. Anyway, so today is a very special day to myself, and so that's why I wanted to bring my special guy with me. Today marks officially 1 year, 12 months since I had the gastric sleeve, right? December 3rd, I think we had to be at the doctor's office by like 6:45 in the morning. And the rest is history. I worked my behind off, and a lot of people like to discredit people who've had different surgeries, especially weight loss surgeries or any body augmentations, like as far as they've gotten cosmetic surgery or anything, and they like to discredit those people as if you still don't have to work hard. I probably have to work twice as hard as you guys do to maintain my weight loss and to continue to lose, because nutrition plays such a major role. The amounts I eat, the kinds I eat, as well as I have to incorporate exercise. This is why I often show you guys on my Instagram or Facebook, like the skin. Like, it's no fat, it's just skin that I really have to work into. Like, it was worse than this. So I start noticing cuts in my arms. I'm starting to see the abdominal definition, right? Where you start seeing some abs, but it's underneath skin. And so I have to work twice as hard to get rid of it, because a lot of you just have fat, which you can burn to get rid of. I have to build muscle up to fill up the skin, which is seriously, it's going to take a lot of dedication. But anyway, why do I have my husband here? I have my husband here because he was with me throughout the entire process. And so I got a question for you, honey. What do you remember the first time I told you I was getting the surgery?
Mm-hmm.
You do? Where were we at?
In the house.
And what did you say? What did I say?
You said you were thinking about getting a surgery.
And do you remember what you said?
Mm-hmm.
What did you say?
I said no.
Absolutely not. And why did you say no?
Because I didn't think you needed a surgery.
At which point, where I was really big, right?
Mm-hmm.
Used to always have to carry my shoes. My feet were hurt, or my ankles were hurt, my heels. All of that, you still didn't feel like I needed it. Do you feel like you think I didn't need it because as long as I didn't have any major health issues, I was fine? Or I didn't need it because I was still attracted?
Yes,
you were still
that's what I think. Yes. You didn't have any major health issues, so to me that was fine. You didn't need a surgery.
So you was gonna be okay. You was gonna still continue to live the rest of your life with me big, mm-hmm, and be happy. So let's talk about it. So I got it against you. Now, when I first told you about it, we wasn't married yet. Mm-hmm. We got married at the time that I got it, like a few weeks prior, right? So November 4th, like almost a month. And so when you first told me not to get it, we were just, fiance and just, but we weren't married. Now, so me still getting it was fine, but once I kept getting it and we were married, how did you feel?
Well, I felt like I just needed to support you. That's what I had to do. But I necessarily did not agree or didn't want you to do it. But I had to support you since that was your decision. But if I had to choose,
I would still be big.
Yeah.
Now, what if I had health conditions? Would you be okay with it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I've gotten the surgery. Let's be I'm very open and honest about a lot of things that go on in my relationship or a lot of things that go in my life. So you guys are no stranger, or maybe you are because you're just finding out about me. But many of you guys know that my husband isn't particularly fond of smaller women, right? Like, he'll look at them on social media and all that, but that's not his thing. That's not his type. So I personally think I'm still a big girl. Like, I still have a little bit of this, so I still think I'm plus size. But I want to ask my husband, does he, A, think I'm still a big girl? And 2, this is going to be good, ladies. See, this is the thing that before many of you guys get the surgery, you have to be prepared for these things and be okay. If the decision you've made is for yourself, be okay with whatever consequence comes from it or responses you get from people, and be okay with it and be confident in the decision you made. And so I want to ask my honey, you know, obviously, like I said, your type is larger women. Like when you met me, and I'm still a big girl. I'm just not as big. Do you think? Do you look at me the same way that you did when we first got together? Excuse me.
I mean, do I look at you the same way? Yes, but do I think you change? Yes.
Elaborate.
Meaning, looking at you the same way, yes. I mean,
you still think I'm beautiful. You still think I'm
well,
excuse me.
Beautiful to my standard. I will argue that, but I still look at you the same.
So I'm not. Yeah, I blow my nose right in front of you, everything. So I'm not to your standard.
To my preferences.
Hey guys. Right.
I would say that.
But but yet we're still married. How does that work?
I mean, we're already married, so what do you want me to do?
But if something's not appealing to you, how do you stay there? And I'm going to add to that too for me with you. But go ahead.
What do you mean? How do you stay there?
How do you stay in something that you're not? It's like it's like me move. That's like you saying like me moving into a house and I get in there and the ceilings is caved in and ain't no windows and it's just and somebody like, well, you already paid for it. Yeah, just because I paid for it don't mean I'm going to keep living here. Like this is beneath my standard.
No, that's different.
I will back up out of the deal, whatever contract I sold.
That's you buying a house. Everything is it's furnished, everything is good. Then a couple of days later, then the ceilings start leaking. What do you do? Don't you bought the house when everything was fine? Mm-hmm. I think that's the example you had to use.
But I'm glad we're using a house. But what some people do when they start having too many problems with their home, they sell it because they just want out of it. Mm-hmm. Why didn't you sell the house?
I mean, I'm still looking for a customer to buy the house.
He wants me to slap him clean in his face. Clean in his face. But honestly, honey, why didn't you sell the house?
I'm still looking for the customer. This is the Tashanik I met.
My God. When did you pull that up?
This is how she was. You see?
I'm still her.
No, look at her face.
Let me see this picture.
It's not a picture, it's a video.
Look. Oh my God. Oh my God. I was huge. Where the hell did you get that picture from?
You filmed it and you sent it to Shireen. You filmed it from my phone and you were trying to send it to Shireen for Shireen to edit it for you.
What?
So you use my phone to film and
you
sent it to Shireen
gosh.
For Shireen to edit it and post on Instagram.
I don't care what you say, honey. And I hate that I'm not your standard. And I'm grateful that you're still my husband through it all. But I'm never going to go back to her. Not for you or anybody. Okay. I'm never going to do that. I will never do that. That picture brings tears to my eyes. Like, I would never do that to myself again. Because I did that to me. I got me to that size. And not I had depression. Even the things that did cause me depression was I chose to allow these things to depress me to the point of just eating and just that it's pretty good. And it's not that. And the other thing about the weight loss surgery is the people that are bigger, people assume we just eat all the time. No, we just eat a lot of comfort food. We eat a lot of the wrong foods. Our metabolism doesn't burn quite as fast. So many different variables to it. So with all that said and done, we're a year in, which a little over a year in our marriage, now officially a year in to the surgery, how do you think I'm doing?
I mean, you're doing good.
And what happens if I lose 45, 50 pounds? Be honest.
Then I'll probably go on Amazon or eBay and post you and see who want to buy.
You would have to step out. You would have to say enough is enough. But why is that? Why would you divorce me over looks though? Am I not still the caring wife, the loving wife, the one that makes sure you good?
You were still, but I told you not to do it and you still did it.
You first of all, let's talk about that.
Did I tell you to do it? Yes or no?
No. You told me not to do it the morning of. No.
The night of.
At 11 o'clock at night.
I never
11 o'clock at night.
I never thought you were serious with it.
How?
It was
the night before. You were serious.
I didn't see the reason for you doing it.
It was the night before.
And your dad had told you don't do it.
Who cares?
So I didn't even think you were going to do something like that. So it's when you told me the surgery is tomorrow, I was like, what? It's tomorrow?
It was 6 months I have been prepping for it.
No. Jerry, don't do it.
Then you wait until like 11 o'clock at night.
What's the difference?
You waited till 11 o'clock at night.
What's the difference?
For me to go.
Even if it was
to
12.
And I had to be there at 6:45 in the morning.
So what?
Because had you told me days in advance,
no, there's no days in advance.
I could have thought about it. I could have said,
the only reason
decision.
you thought you were gonna do it because the money was not coming out of your pocket. That's why.
You made sure.
If that was gonna save you $40,000, you would have said, okay, well maybe I don't need it, because you were not the one paying for it. You say, okay, let me go. You
said you waited till 11 o'clock at night. How fair is that? You wait till 11 o'clock at night, and then you tell me the next day.
It doesn't matter.
Again, while I'm getting dressed.
And
he moved so slow. He had to take me to the hospital. He moved so slow. He made me run late.
It doesn't matter whether it was 11 or 10 or 12.
It could have been.
I always told you.
No, you told me the night before.
No.
You always told me you didn't want me.
Have I ever agreed with it? Even as a joke?
No.
Okay.
But still.
Still what?
So if I lost 50 more pounds, you would divorce me?
Say I'll post you on eBay or
right,
Amazon,
no, but honestly, you would divorce me.
But buy.
So how would you feel if you gained 50 pounds and I said, oh, I'm done?
Yeah, I mean...
That wouldn't hurt you?
Nothing wrong with that.
That wouldn't hurt you?
That would be a reason for me to go to the gym.
Oh, so you would still be with me then? You would just make sure you got down to 50 pounds?
Yeah.
To make sure that I don't leave, to make sure we save our marriage, you would go and just say, all right, I'm going to start working out. So what you're telling me is if saving our marriage means I put on another 20 pounds, that's what I should do? What?
What do you want me to say? Is it a statement or a question?
It's a question. My question is, if in fact, you're saying, I said, if you gain 50 pounds and I say, honey, listen, if you don't lose this weight, I'm going to divorce you. You said you're going to start working out to make sure you save our marriage. So what you're telling me is that if I really want to save our marriage, I need to put on about 20 pounds.
How many have you lost so far?
Not much. He's a clown, y'all. Not much.
What is not much?
I don't know.
How much is not much?
Maybe 50 pounds.
Okay, can you put 50 pounds back?
So if I put...
Yeah, right. Can you put 50 pounds back?
You want me to put 50 more pounds on?
I asked you a question. You're answering a question with a question.
What you mean, can I? Am I able to?
Yeah.
I physically, I mean, I would just have to eat all the wrong things and not work out and... Yeah.
You were working out back then. It's not like you were not working out. You were working out all the time.
Right, but did I ever get the results I wanted? Did you see me losing?
Because you were not disciplined.
How I wasn't disciplined?
You were not disciplined like the way you are now. If you were doing the exact same thing you are doing now back then, you would have seen some result.
Did you try to help me?
Why is it that you...
Did you try to help me?
Am I helping you now?
Did you try to help me?
Am I helping you now? Okay. Why is it that you get to this stage, then you want to do all... Like, you want to put the discipline, you want to meal prep, you want to drink the right thing, eat the right thing and all that, because you want to slim down? Why didn't you do it back then to slim down? If you had the same discipline back then, you would have lost a couple of pounds. But you waited until you get to this stage, then you want to be more disciplined because you are at this stage. You could have done it back then. If you wanted to eat the right thing, drink the right thing, go to the gym, exercise, it would have been the same thing. You would have seen some result. Okay, I just dropped the mic.
You didn't drop shit. Anyway, so I guess I just want you guys to understand this. There are going to be people who are going to go against your decision. People who are now he has a mic. He's such a child. You know, they're going to go against your decision, and that, you know, for years I wanted to get the surgery, but so many people say, "Oh, you don't need it," just like he did. You don't need it. You don't need it. You don't need it. But it wasn't them whose knees was hurting, whose, you know, ankles were hurt, it wasn't them. And I was tired of going to the plus size section. I wanted to see life differently. I wanted to be able to get on roller coaster rides with my children. This was the first year in 16 years that I've been able to get on a roller coaster ride with my children. Not just take them to the amusement park, but actually be able to get on it. This new lifestyle has truly changed my entire life. I mean, we just went skydiving a couple of weeks ago. Something I have been wanting to do for years, but never could because I never met the weight requirement. This was the first year that I was under 240 pounds by a large margin that I was able to get on because the weight requirement is 240 pounds. Do you know how liberating it was? How good that felt? And I think people like my husband who are smaller, who
I'm not smaller.
You are smaller than me.
I'm not.
How are you not smaller than me?
No. Last time we went to the...
You weigh more than me, but you're smaller than me.
How much was my weight? Okay, tell me, how much did you weigh when last time?
I know how much it was, and I know how much I was. I know it. You were heavier than me. You're heavier than me, but you're small. It's called muscle. Muscle is more dense. It's more heavy. Anyway, that's why if you get a T-bone steak the same size as, let's say you get a 4-ounce T-bone steak, and then you get 4 ounces of fat, the fat is the same amount, but it's going to be so much lighter. It's just going to feel different. You get what I'm saying? Because fat is lighter than that. Anyway, I don't know if that makes sense. I'm just trying to help him understand. But anyway, so now we're at this stage, and I think skydiving was amazing to be able to jump out of a plane with my baby. And just the lifestyle in itself, it feels good to be, like, I feel good in my clothes. I feel good when I walk down a hall. I feel good when I walk anywhere. Like, I have a different confidence. And so if you're thinking about getting a weight loss surgery, whether it's, I don't have any information on the bypass, but on the sleeve, you know, all I can say is follow your own heart. Follow your own health. Forget your own heart. Follow your own health. And if your health says go for it, then go for it. Either go for it because of your health, or shortly you're going to need help. Those are the options. That's it. And make sure that you continue to work out. Working out is essential. Having an active lifestyle is essential. Nutrition is essential. Discipline is essential. You know, I work out, about 3 to 5 times a week, sometimes more. I have my own virtual workout class that I teach. I work in a gym, and I work out on my own. It's truly become a great habit to have. It's amazing. And so that's that. Anything else you want to add? You want to say? So what would you say to a woman right now who really wants the surgery? She's big like I was, and her husband is like, no. What would you? But you see how happy I am. Like, no. But do you see how happy I am?
If her husband says no, then that's no. If her husband says no, then I believe that's a no. If her husband says, you know what, I'll support you. Go ahead, that's fine. I'll support you. I think it's a good thing. Okay,
so why didn't you say I'll support you? Then
that's a yes.
You didn't say I'll support me.
Yeah, because I didn't want you to do it. What do you want me to say?
Okay, so he won't. He's telling her no, but she. Do you see how happy I am? Do you see how much joy I have?
That's good.
So wouldn't you want another woman to experience that?
hey, if she want to do it, that's fine. She can go ahead.
But she may lose her husband.
Well,
You wouldn't
that's
say that
sad.
he's being immature?
Immature about what? If he told her don't do it and she went ahead and do it and did it.
Yeah,
If
but
he said, I don't think that's, I mean, I don't see why you need it. If her dad says, look, my daughter, you don't need this thing. You
who
just had a
is he
surgery.
to say?
You just had a
now you're bringing up
surgery a
other
month
part.
ago.
Okay, Paul.
No.
Now
You just
that
had a gallbladder surgery
wow.
a month ago.
You're childish.
Like you had a surgery in December.
At the weight loss surgery in December.
And then in October or September or something like that.
No, I had that surgery in
No.
May. I had
Okay,
my
in May.
gallbladder taken
Even if
out
it's
in May.
Okay, let's say it's May.
It was
You
May.
had a gallbladder in May, which means that you were taken to the hospital. You had to lay down. They had to cut your stomach out. Go in there, take something
took
out,
the gallbladder out.
close it. You went home. You had to recover. You had to go through all that. 4 months after that, like you're not even sure if your body healed properly. 4 months into
No,
you're like,
I went
like 4 months right after that. You're like, oh, I need to go back again. Your dad is like, are you kidding me? You were just in the hospital. We were all praying for you because that was necessary. Like the gallbladder is serious. We saw you in pain. That's fine. You need to get a surgery because we couldn't help you. You had to go to surgery because you were in pain. That's normal.
But I was in
But
pain.
4 months after that, you come back like, oh,
mentally
I'm
still
going to go back again because I want to do what kind of surgery that was.
sleep.
Okay, your dad said, what? We were just praying for you a couple months ago for you to come out alive. How come you just want to go back like a few months after that to get another surgery? Like, we don't want that to happen. Your dad said no. I said no. Everybody else
You
said
didn't
no.
say no the first time I told you.
It doesn't matter. Have
you
I
did
ever?
not say
Have
no.
I ever
You
entertained?
said,
Have I
don't
ever
need it.
entertained it? Even as a joke? Have I ever said? I think you can. Have I ever said that?
That's not the point.
So if I didn't say that, that means you never tried to even have that conversation with me because you knew I wasn't gonna be down with it. No. Is that a yes or no? It's very simple.
What I'm trying.
If I never said it as a joke, that simply means that you never brought it up because you knew that was something you wanted to do, but you didn't want to get my input, my opinion on that because you knew I was gonna say no. But you kept it until it was very close. They said, okay, I'm getting it.
Dennis, you can drop the mic all you want. That's not true. I was hoping that you would have come around and said, baby, I think you're going to look beautiful no matter what. Which lets me know that you didn't marry me
because
for better or for worse.
you didn't tell me.
You didn't marry me for better or for worse because if you did, looks don't have nothing to do with it.
Okay.
What if something happened to you?
That's a nice excuse
physically?
right there.
Because of an accident.
That's a
I'm
nice
not going to walk
excuse
away.
right there.
You see the difference? I would still be there.
That's a nice excuse right
But
there.
you, because I'm not 300 plus pounds.
You were not 300%.
I was. Hello.
Mm-hmm.
I was.
So why didn't you keep the same discipline you have now?
I didn't know how to be this disciplined.
Hmm?
I try to get you to be disciplined like this.
But you try to get me?
Yeah,
What
lately.
does that have to do with it?
Meaning, if you were to be the one to teach me a year ago, maybe I wouldn't have got the surgery. But you didn't try to help me.
How? Did you ask for help? No.
Just I asked you to work out with me multiple times. Oh my God. Did I not?
Liar, pants on fire.
Why are you looking at my phone? Anyway.
Liar,
so
pants on fire.
let's leave the folks with this. So in my opinion,
So in my opinion, if there's a lady out there who want to do it, and your man says, do it, yes, I would say go ahead and do it. But if you want to do it, and your man says, do you really think it's necessary? I mean, I don't think you're beautiful like this.
Oh God. Because it wasn't a
Hold on. Let me just drop my mic.
Your first one, your fucking mic is broke.
What's wrong?
You can I'll bust you right in your face. I'm gonna die. Anyway.
No, I'm not done yet.
In my opinion,
If your man says, babe, you're beautiful like this, you don't really need a surgery, I like you like this, you're beautiful, guess what? Don't do it.
First of all, he never said none of that, number one. He just said, I did not need it. He never said, oh, you're so beautiful, oh, this, da, da, da. And the other thing is, it's just the crazy part. The women that he used to look at and that I would catch him, listen, you be a fool if you think your man only is looking at you, okay? But he would look like, oh, she's small. But you want me to stay, you know what I'm saying?
I never said that. I never said it. I never look at anyone and say, oh, she's small. No, I never said that.
I said I would see women that were smaller, but they would catch your attention.
No, there's a difference. I always told you that. There's a difference between looking a woman and actually desiring the woman. You can look at a woman, she's small, you can look at her, but would you like to be with her? No. But you can still look at her.
Wait, why would you look at her if you don't want to?
This is something that men do. A man can look at a woman without the intention of being with her or liking her something.
He just look at her and say, just
look at her, she's nice, she's cute. But if they ask him, would you like to be with her? No.
You're weird.
I mean, no, it's not weird. If you say I was looking at smaller women. Yes, okay, yes, I was looking. Now, have you ever asked me, would you like to be with a smaller woman? I would have said, hell no.
No, that's not the point.
Okay,
I can't go off of that. I have to go off of the actions that I see. So if I see that you're looking at smaller women.
That was misleading, if that's the case. That was misleading. But have you ever come to me and asked?
That's not the point.
Why were you looking at that woman? If you ask
me,
why were you looking at that lady right there?
If I see that you are painting and you got a whole truck outside that says you own a paint company, why would I ask, hey, do you have a paint company? Do you own a paint? Do you like the paint? It's evident. I don't. So why would I ask? Do you want to be with small women? If I see already the evidence is written.
My company or that was my truck. You just saw a paint truck or whatever that is in front of my office and you assume that it was mine. That wasn't mine. It was just parked in front of my office.
You're childish. Stop when you break my mic. All right, guys, I'm getting out of here. Thank you again for tuning in to another episode of Flora Lene Waiting Room. Just remember, your wait time is over. It's only a decision away. I pray no matter what decision you make, you own it and you are 100% confident and comfortable. See, you almost broke my shit. And confident in it. And do what's best for you. You only get one life. You only get one life to live. And so many times we live it for others. Start living your life for you. And hopefully I could still be married.
Start living your life for you and your man.
He's such a jerk. Have a great day, guys. See you guys soon. Oh, don't forget to, what I'm supposed to say, like, comment, and subscribe. And tell a friend. And I'll see you soon for the next episode. Bye. You are one of a kind.